100 Mod, the Real Field TV, which you know you tuned into, nigga. That's how I'm rocking.com/, yo, straight up and down, your Cam Newton, Russell Westbrook pants having ass, nigga. Now go on the court and listen to C.T. Fletcher and Cali Muscle album, nigga. That's how I'm on your next straight vampire status, nigga. Yeah, I'm up in here, man. Because people keep on sending this in my DM. They keep on talking about why Juvenile said what he said up on Vlad TV. We here to explain all of that, man, and we here to really get into it, man. Now, Young Buck, of course, man, been saying for some time inside his music since he got with G-Unit that Juvie left me in California. I don't respect that, but I love him too much to beef, so I'ma just step back and I'ma focus on Buck. Tired of riding in yards. I'm about to buy my own truck. See, that's how he got in vibe, know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if that's verbatim what he said in that song, but anyway, no, I mean, he been saying that, and he been dropping little jewels in his music about the whole situation. Now, what Juvie coming from me is, nigga, just let it go, damn. Like, you remember a certain part of the story that I don't remember. You see what I'm saying? See, from Juvie's point of view, he went and he met Buck in California. Buck was already in California, so how would he leave you somewhere that you already in? You see what I'm saying? And Young Buck says inside his story that Juvie ended up, you know what I mean, taking the van and taking the truck or whatever, and they end up leaving, and they came there together and explained it from his point of view. Now, Juvie feels like that Young Buck is the king of, you know, making stuff there that ain't there, is what he said in the This Is 50 interview. But here's what people got to realize about the situation. I think it go deeper than that. Nigga, why you leave UTP to go to G-Unit, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Even though we was all cool and stuff like that, it's about loyalty. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, he didn't get a finder's fee or none of that. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I think it's more about. See, Skip and Wacko or UTP, you know what I mean, they dropped the album and they was doing music with Juvie. So clearly when Juvie said Young Buck wasn't signed, then he wasn't signed. Maybe he was just up on a couple, you know, songs or so. But, you know, he wasn't a main member of UTP as well. So when he went with G-Unit and got up on the G-Unit and pledged his loyalty to G-Unit, then, you know, Juvie probably always felt the type of way about that anyway. You see, that's why he said in the Vlad interview, he said, your interview is what really made me like, yeah, you know what I mean? Forget this dude, you know what I'm saying? And then Young Buck got so much friction with, you know, the Cash Money situation back then. If you seen back in the day Young Buck fighting up on the tour bus on Cash Money, you see what I'm saying? Maybe that's why they didn't want to do business with Young Buck then. You see what I'm saying? And then Young Turk had to come back and you know, correct Young Buck on another story that he said when he said something about that was his cars inside the Juvenile Hunt video. And you know what I'm saying? He had to break it down and say, no, that was Young Buck homeboys' cars. And he was younger than them and he was around. But that wasn't Young Buck cars like Young Buck said up on the Big Fats podcast and all these other interviews. And Young Buck do have a lot of inconsistencies with his stories. And that's why a lot of people get mad at him. And that's why Juvie went off. That's the real reason. And then you got to think about it. You know, he feel like that, you know, he should have been with UTP probably. You know, that's just my personal feeling. Maybe he felt like, nigga, you could have stuck it out with us, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you don't crew hop, nigga, and then come from Cash Money. We leave there, and I grab you from Cash Money because they really were going to shelve you. You see what I'm saying? Trying to put you up on songs and do a little something for you, and you couldn't even wait, and you jumped my ship to go with another nigga, and then he end up blowing up. So Juvie can't be a hater and be like, you know what I mean, nah, this and that gonna make him look like a hater. You know what I'm saying? So a real one, just let him do him and just salute him. You know what I mean? But we don't know internally how Juvie really feel about this whole situation. Y'all drop them comments, man. Am I right or wrong?